Hey everyone, we're here at a Medical Spa at Rosiere with Carmen, and today we are going to be discussing all things DermaSweep MD.
Hi everyone, welcome.
Who do we have on the table here?
This is one of our very good nail techs at Rosiere. This is my client Lynn, and we're going to be doing a nice resurfacing treatment on her.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Carmen. One of the biggest questions we get, and I'm sure you get the same thing, what's the difference between microdermabrasion treatment and the DermaSweep MD treatment?
Well, they're both exfoliating treatments and surface exfoliating, but microdermabrasion uses the aluminum oxide crystals or the diamond tip, and with DermaSweep it uses bristle tip powered exfoliation. So I like to tell everyone when I'm introducing it to one of my guests is that it is a green version of microdermabrasion.
Oh, that's great. So it's more natural.
Yes, it is. And we adjust the treatment to our client's skin in front of us. So we have different bristle tips that go with the different types of skin that we have in front of us, and we can power it up at each time we see our patients.
So you can use either more suction or less suction,
Yes.
and then you have tips that do different grades of exfoliation?
Yes, it's
Okay.
really fun. It's fun because we can change it as our guests go through a series of treatments. And then what's also the difference is with the DermaSweep, we have infusions that we put onto the skin after we do the exfoliation.
So is that what I can see there hanging up on the machine?
Yes.
All right,
It
I want to
looks-
show everybody what that
It's
looks
awesome. We look like we're...
like. It looks like a little IV pole.
Yes, it does. And we have fun with that. It's like cooking at home. It's all different ingredients.
All right, so are we actually going to see a treatment today?
Yes, I prepped Lynn's skin already, and I'm going to start with the dry. It's almost a dry exfoliation.
Okay. So I'm going to keep this focused on Lynn's skin so we can see what's going on. Also, everybody should know that the machine is a little bit loud, so I'm going to try and talk over it a little bit. Oh, you can really see that that's actual suction. It
Yes.
kind of lifts the skin.
Yes, it does the opposite of what in microdermabrasion you have to really hold the skin, whereas and you don't want it to get sucked into the hand into the wand. But in the DermaSweep, I'll show you right here. We want the opposite. We bring the skin up into the wand, into the tip, and it really just gets that dead skin off and vacuum. It lifts it up and it vacuums.
And the tip is put into that little hand wand.
Yes. You could get a little petechiae, and you explain that to everyone. And that's a little redness on the skin from the exfoliation or even from the vacuum.
And that's a good thing.
Yes, it is. And it goes away very quickly.
It's kind of a good sign that we're bringing all that circulation
Oh,
up to the
yes.
surface of the
Exactly. Not only do we remove the dead skin, but it stimulates the circulation, which stimulates the blood, and your skin just looks totally revitalized. And then as I become familiar with someone's skin, that will determine which infusions that we use. And what I love about it is we can have a lot of fun with it. We have different peels. If someone's not used to getting chemical peels, it's a nice way to start out the peels, because the peels that are with our DermaSweep, you get the benefit of the peels without the burning and the peeling. And it's just a nice way to become familiar with peels. But if you're sensitive, it's a nice way to get peels to work on you, and you don't get all the reactions that you would in some of the stronger peels that we do.
And I would imagine doing this exfoliation beforehand, you actually get a better result with the peel.
Oh, always. And you can even enhance the DermaSweep treatment with even another type of exfoliation that we do with the dermaplane. And we would dermaplane you first and then go in with the wand with the DermaSweep, do another exfoliation, and it just, in one treatment, enhances the other. It's one way of getting all your topicals to work better at home.
Now, besides peels with the infusion, are there things that you can use for, I don't know,
Yes.
Hydrating the skin or?
Yes, we have a nice mixture of peels. We have 3 different types of chemical peels, but we have vitamin C, which brightens the skin, and we have hyaluronic acid, which puts moisture into the skin and holds moisture in the skin. And we have a peel for hyperpigmentation, which has a nice mix of botanicals and kojic acid and licorice root, and that will brighten the skin and work on the pigmentation. And it's a lot of fun for us and all our guests that we treat.
Okay, we're just going to take a couple minutes and just watch what's going on here.
We could go in real close to the eyes. And I like to go over the area at least 2 times. This way we get as much of exfoliation that we want, so that our infusions go into the skin and they get a real treat. What I like about DermaSweep is not only does your skin look great when you leave, I mean, your cheeks will be a little rosy the day of a treatment, and you might have a little warmth in your cheeks, and that's normal because it created circulation in the face. And then the infusions, especially if we did a peel, can create a little warmth. But as the days and weeks go by, what I love about it is that the DermaSweep treatments that we do with the infusions, it just keeps on working and makes the skin look better as you go by. 2 weeks from now, after a treatment, it's still working because the infusions are really infused into the skin and they go deep into the tissue. And the benefits of it you can see weeks after the treatment.
Are we going to get to see an infusion today?
Yes. I'm finished now with the exfoliation, and I'm going to give Lynn a nice little peel, one of my favorite peels. It's the Exfo from DermaSweep, and it's a mix of glycolic acid and salicylic.
Okay, so Lynn, let me ask you about the comfort level of the treatment. So, using anywhere from 1 to 10, 10 being really painful and 1 being not painful at all, what would you rate that?
2.
Okay. So really, there's a lot of comfort there.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and we can control the pressure of the exfoliation with the amount of vacuum that we put on the treatment. So now what I have for Lynn is the first treatment I'm doing on her. The infusion is the Exfo, and it's a peel. It's glycolic and salicylic, and it is awesome.
And instead of suction, it goes the other way and infuses it right into the skin?
Well, no, it still uses suction, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
We still lift it up. We still want it to lift the skin up. And then as it's lifting the skin up and vacuuming, it infuses the serum into the skin. So I think that is a reason why, like 2 weeks after a treatment, your skin is still improving. And that's why I like it. Because a lot of treatments, sometimes they're short-lived, your results from some of the treatments. But as you can see, we can go up very close to the eye area. And it's really an awesome way to get an all-over wonderful treatment.
Yeah, it's right in all the creases and crevices.
Everywhere. And this feels very cool to the skin. So even though like it's using the vacuum, the suction, it's on a silk tip is what we use. We use a different tip when we do the infusions. And it's very cool to the touch, so it feels very nice and cool on the surface. a medical spa at Missouri. We offer this with a facial too. We have incorporated a half-hour facial with it, and we do the exfoliation, and we put on a little enzyme, and we do a little massage, and it's really another nice way to enjoy the DermaSweep treatment.
So you get the benefits of the resurfacing and then also the extra benefits of the facial.
Yes. We do a little enzyme peel with it, and then after the massage, we cleanse the skin again, and we do the infusion. So you really can leave feeling relaxed, not just a medical treatment. You can get a little relaxation, but also you get the benefits. We usually do like 2 passes. You can go down the neck. They're gentle enough that you can treat in the neck area, and as you become accustomed to your client's skin, you will know exactly how high you can put the vacuum on the machine, and what you can do with each one. And you will start out normally with like the most gentler of the peels and serums, and then you can up it as you get used to your guests. And you can see she's just a little rosy,
Little pink,
but
yeah.
you know what? And I'm going to switch, and we're going to go to a vitamin C serum. It's just like my kitchen at home. A lot of ingredients depending on who I have in front, and to make the skin look just as great as you can. Now this is vitamin C.
We just had somebody share this video already, so I want to thank Rachel for sharing the video. Thanks, Rachel. We appreciate that.
And your skin, when you're finished with the treatment, it just feels so clean because of the exfoliation and then with the infusions. I've done this on Lynn a couple of times, and her skin looks awesome.
How long does the treatment usually take?
You know what? 45 minutes. When we add a half-hour facial to the treatment, it's an hour. So it's like 45 minutes.
Is there anybody who can't have a DermaSweep? Like, what are the contraindications?
Well, there really aren't too many with this because it is a physical exfoliation. You just have to watch in your questioning. So if someone is expecting, is pregnant, or is nursing, then you avoid your peels, and you could go in with just a vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. So that's all. It's all in the questions that you ask your guests when they come in, and that will determine what you can do on them.
How about active acne?
Active acne, I mean, you know what you do is, I would still do it. We have a very gentle, unless someone is very acneic, then you could avoid the areas where the pustules are. And you go around them. It depends on the degree.
So this is for just about anyone
It is, and that's what's nice about it.
who's looking to brighten their skin.
Yes, because when people come in and they say that they're sensitive, sensitive skin is more limited to what they can do. But see, one thing nice about this type of exfoliation is it's for all skin types because it's physical. And even for sensitive skin, the way we could start off just even with a vitamin C, 1 pass of vitamin C, go in with some hyaluronic acid. We actually have a serum just for calming the skin. So it's really nice. There's a lot of different infusions that we get with this treatment, and you can you customize it for the guest in front of you.
Yeah, there even is something called the red carpet ready.
Yes.
You can have done before an event.
Yes, and that's with our the salicylic acid peel. And what salicylic acid does, it plumps up the skin. So you do the exfoliation, you do the salicylic, and off they go.
So Rachel wants to know, what's the at-home care following a treatment?
At-home care is very important to anyone that wants to improve their skin. So what this is this helps with removing the dead skin on the surface, and we can do that here at the spa, but at home is you want to always incorporate products that will do resurfacing at home, and of course anti-aging. So vitamin C, serum, anything you want to look for ingredients, products for vitamin C in the morning, retinol at night or retin-A, and then it helps all of your topicals work better when you exfoliate. And it's very important at every age to renew the skin on a daily basis, because it helps you feed the skin later with your serums that enhance and protect the cell life under the surface, and also protect the skin.
Right. And if you have, dead skin laying on the surface of the skin, it's going to keep the topicals from reaching where it actually does its work.
Yes, because it actually it's like bricks. It will form a surface and will block. And if some people feel like their moisturizer is not working, it's not working because you have that wall of dead skin and it will not penetrate. Some people have problems if they're very dry. They think if they use an exfoliator that it's going to dry their skin and more, but it will not. It will remove and then moisturize. It will help moisturize. So as you can see, Lynn, generally, I do 2, maybe even a third with some hyaluronic acid, and which holds the moisture also. I love to create a nice little cocktail for each person in front of me. So what I'm going to do now with Lynn is I'm going to add a little bit of eye cream and her moisturizer, and she'll be off. And there's no downtime to the treatment. It's just that I would recommend never to do a go and exercise after any exfoliation, especially if we do peels, because that stimulates the blood and it will make you just feel warmer. So, the day of a treatment, especially on any chemical peels, is what we did on Lynn. I would not do any exercise. So Lynn could just relax the rest of the day. And her husband can cook dinner. Right, Lynn?
Right.
So we're going to let you finish up. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lynn. Thanks, Carmen. And any questions, keep them coming. We'll be answering them as you post. We hope to see everybody soon. We'll be back next week with a whole new live segment. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.